Warrior. One of the marquee games of the challenge. Numbers. And underway with the first possession going to the Blue Devils. And the Duke 5-1, ranked 7th in the nation. Arkansas fell out of the ranking, and a lot of athleticism for the Hogs. They force a turnover. Ellis, Devo Davis, Arkansas leads.
Touchdowns, but you can see Trevin Brazil's in the middle of the lane. He is not guarding Mark Mitchell at all. Similar to what Arizona did to Duke when Umar was clogged the lane up with Trevin Brazil.
Yeah, if you're Duke, you'd love to take this crowd out of it somehow, but they are into it right now. Ellis off the glass and fell with a rebound. Ellis in the starting lineup tonight. Tremont Mark is not expected to play. Leads Duke into the front court. Arkansas beat Stanford in double overtime down in the Bahamas, but
anxious moments, but thankfully he's okay and he'll be back soon.
The transfer from Houston is off to a great start for the Hogs this year. Davenport underneath, and it's late.
Dan, Arkansas is playing in no middle defense. They want to keep Duke completely out of the middle.
Mitchell surrounded in the paint. Can't get it to go.
Talented, coming off that ACL injury last year. And remember when we saw them in Maui, he was really starting to come.
In his 4th year in the program, that's a rarity these days with everybody transferring so much. Ellis the kick. Brazil hoists the three and knocks it down. McCain open on the wing. And Duke
stay with the three-point shooter because Filipowski's just going to be a tough 2 because Brazil was back there.
Brazil is fouled and go.
13 rebounds against both Stanford and Memphis, but he had a bagel against North Carolina. And they're
starting the first 4 and putting up pretty good numbers with Mark out. They could really use some offense from Ellis. A nice drive end-to-end for Jeremy Roach. Brazil off to a good start tonight. Hit a 3 from right about that spot earlier. Ellis pulls up. And off the shot clock above the back. What's a jet airliner? Because it feels like it'd be quieter if we went and lay down near the airport. Just watch the planes land. It is unbelievable in here, but it gets a little bit
drop coverage. It gave Proctor the opportunity to sort of snake that and get into the middle of the lane.
Lawson, he wasn't quite sure what to do. Eventually put it up.
Mark Mitchell on the floor at the same time.
Young the ball screen, frees up Proctor for a clean look. Rebound low. Makai Mitchell has checked in for Arkansas and give him an assist on the bucket. Fire. They could really get offense from a number of different places, even with Tremont Mark out of the lineup. Ellis, they'd love this one, but it won't go down. Yeah, those were focal points of Eric Musselman in practice the last couple of days. To Jay's point about assists and turnovers in the 3 games in the Bahamas, 19. Battle. Had to force it up. But boy, he gives an effort out there. Here's Graham. Boy, does the crowd want to see him lay one in. They won't get their wish. Of this injury as a precaution, they took him off on a stretcher. He was in a wheelchair when Arkansas flew back. But he was at, looked at him and determined there is no structural damage, nothing significant that could cause a long-term issue.
What a move by Wade.
Great point you made, but I didn't hear a word of it. Keep doing it.
You don't listen anyway.
Yeah. And a foul.
Bay fall right underneath.
How about this? 10 minutes in, 10 lead changes, and neither team is led by more than 2 points.
A good take.
Duke. Mitchell drives it, misses it, gets it back, and lays it in. And as soon as possible, especially without the services of Tremont Mark tonight. Great fake by Proctor, but he can't get it to go.
And a nice ball to the lane.
Ellis, no. Rebound, Lawson.
Good pass.
Battle. And Proctor slams it. V-Week at ESPN, where we partner with the V Foundation to highlight the urgent need for cancer research.
Well, he went straight up there. That vertical contest, you're not going to get a foul called on you, or at least you're less likely. Good fake.
And fouled because of fouls. Corner three is open. Filipowski down with an impressive rebound. Ahead to Roach, who will lay it in, and Eric Musselman will to tie it up. And Power knocks it down. His first touch.
Into the gaps of this zone. Make two, play one, and then play out of it.
Devo Davis back on the floor.
There it is.
And Battle did it.
Wide open in the corner. And then Bobby Petrino coming back to Arkansas as offensive coordinator.
Boy, good defense by Davenport. He forced Foster into a very tough. Now the drive by McCain, and it won't go, but Filipowski lays it in.
Well, Filipowski's that's a lot of size to finish over.
Battle driving on Power. Davenport hits. Turnover. And it's Proctor bobbing and weaving all the way up the court. Power again, his second. Davenport.
And Arkansas only had 5 turnovers in that first half. 3 or 4 of them were unforced. Good drive.
And there's a bucket for Ellis. Credit for really containing Zach Edey as Arkansas beat Purdue in overtime in that game. What a pass. Ellis finds Lawson.
Arkansas could have gotten.
Proctor behind Filipowski misses the 3. Good rebound by McCain. Roach on the penetration, and it goes.
Well, what a good mid-range game. And it seems like whenever Duke needs a bucket, and he did that against Arkansas actually in the Elite 8 game a couple years ago.
The floater up and
looked tired. Really impressed, he said, with the way that the energy he's played so far.
Chris, thank you. Step in here by Proctor, up and good. Talking a lot more in huddles in the locker room, really stepping up as a leader as well. Look at this
What a pass.
What a play as Proctor finds Filipowski. Ellis with a couple of buckets already here in the second half, keeps the dribble alive. Brazil, another 3. And the answer at the
goes a long way. Penetrate into a gap, even if it's just one dribble.
Lawson in the short corner finds Davis, who gives it right back to him for the reverse. 13 assists on 17 made field goals for Arkansas. Filipowski just sticking with it.
The ball screen to get all the way to the bucket. He's done a great job of seeking out contact. Didn't get the call.
Ellis pulls up. 3 made field.
Fade screen in the first half. He went down hard there. He lost his footing, it looked like.
Or maybe got tripped, but they play on, and then a foul again.
Very small on the backside of this zone.
Blocker the kick. Battle has it. Lots of time on the clock. He'll drive and draw the foul.
The zone. If I were Arkansas, I'd go in and challenge him. Was that Lawson again? Didn't think Proctor needed to go to the other side of the rim there.
They can block some shots. Lost to Carolina in the next game, as that'll quiet the crowd just a bit, and probably not for long. Makai Mitchell, and they'll get noisy again. Proctor, here come the Hogs.
And this is a big possession for Arkansas to stretch this out.
Battle, yes! Double!
From the contact, but he did pull it up.
So the foul on Roach, and again the 90 happened. Brazil got all of that. Blocker lays it in. Filipowski lays it in. 60-49.
Guy.
Ellis. Nice pass. Extra pass. And the three for Battle. 42% from beyond the arc.
And the pressure is ratcheting up.
Filipowski with the
things when they're able to penetrate.
Mitchell from the elbow. Why not?
It stayed healthy. That was the final 14.
Makai Mitchell, big physical battle with Filipowski, and Mitchell wins. Dozen right now.
Right now for Arkansas, it's about getting good shots, giving yourself the opportunity to get fouled. And L. Ellis.
Roach drives and lays it in.
Well, they're trying to get him to be able to turn the
Was before.
And that is a spectacular athlete.
Filipowski down with a rebound. Now it's down to 6. And Blocker lost it. Numbers for Duke. And a layup for Roach. Point game.
There's still a lot of time left in this game.
Whoa! And a pass stolen away. And out where Roach did. And Ellis down again, got bodied a little bit. Shot clock's down to 3. Brazil. Yes! What a shot! The trap and the turnover. Roach lays it in, but it's still a...
Scouts are going to be big. And even if there's a miss here, Arkansas can tap it back. Jeremy Roach is the only one back.
Battle's 20th point of the night. Filipowski steps back for the 3, and it's a 7-point game.
Right here, Duke does not need a 3. They just need a quick score.
There's 1 minute to play.
Filipowski will get it, and it's 75.
Turned it over again.
Oh my, they've got it again. Foster. And Roach is foul right now.
But the answer to your question, can the big guys come back up and present them? Yes, they can.
1 of 2, 5-point game.
Only played about 11 or 12 minutes in the first half.
1 possession game. 4-point game.
And that was a big one.
Makes that one.
On this.
They do. And that is going to do it. The Hawks win. The first time that Duke ends affair in front of a record crowd here in this building. And as you can see, a good time is being had. ACC SEC Men's Challenge ends in a dead heat, 7-7. The ACC won the first 4 tonight. Hope you enjoyed it. For Jay Billis, Chris Butter, and our crew, I'm Dan Schulman with much, much more. Here's SVP.